If you're gonna do what we're doing, which is like investing in ourselves to make content, you either have to take on sponsor dollars or you have to promote your own product. But guess what? You can't do neither. Why are we doing neither? Because doing neither is way more fun.
So much more fun.
Until today.
Hey, it's Smart Nonsense Podcast where we talk about entrepreneurship, self-development, and challenging norms.
Look at you. Colonel Collins.
You're gonna act as if you just saw this for the first time. My mic disconnected.
This is our second time doing the intro. But I don't want to, we nailed it the first time. You got a new haircut. It's looking high and tight. The people should go watch it on YouTube. I don't want to lose that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll keep that in here.
Better than your
my
your
bad,
Korean
dude.
haircuts
Fat
from
feet,
back in the day.
Fat feet, and Korean haircuts that turn into Colonel Sanders haircuts. Hey, how do we do podcasts? So we were basically, I don't know what this podcast is. We never know, but people like behind the scenes of what we're building. So that's all we're going to talk about until we have something better to talk about. What are we building? Well,
Not a company.
Couple things.
Not a company that makes payroll. Not a company that makes payroll. That's not what we're building.
So here's the trajectory of Smart Nonsense. We start with the podcast. Podcast doesn't do very well. We realize, it was actually just me at the time. I got to make money. Belky was doing his own thing. I go to make money through an agency. That agency then envelops Belky because he's a beast operator. We come, we crush it, we take over the world. Always throughout that process of taking over the world, we like to reinvest. And when we reinvest, that means we don't make money. In fact, often we lose money. And for a while...
I'm sorry, dude. I was just... I can't get over high and tight. It's really high and tight.
Oh, no, dude.
You look good. You look clean. But it's higher and tighter than usual.
How do I not... Fuck, dude.
My bad. That's my bad. It was just sucking me in. You were kind of explaining where we are and what we're going to get into. And I was just like, that is really high and tight. It looks good, but it's high and tight.
Right. Here's the problem. Well, the first problem is it costs almost $200. So that's a really tough haircut to have.
High and tight.
If you were with me, so I was on a good streak. I like getting my haircut because I'd go in and I'd walk out and be happy with the way I looked. But then yesterday, my now girlfriend, who might break up with me for high and tight. We don't know.
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks, dude. She said, "Hey, I like it when your hair is like shorter on the sides, like it poofs out." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll tell the hair barber, dude, to make it tighter on the sides,
high and tight.
And longer on top. She likes long on top, shorter on the sides. I didn't realize. See, you go in and you gotta trust the system. You're really at their whim. Coming out of it, I saw it in the mirror and I'm like, wow, it's really high and tight. Everyone around me was like, wow, it's really high and tight.
Can't put it
back on. I got
to
pay it front, dude. What? There was a thing.
Put it back on.
There was a phase with Kim Jong when I had that haircut. I'd go to the front and like they're the first people to really see me. Like they see me walk in and see me walk out, so they're the first reaction of the real world. And dude, it was just pursed lips. It's just immediately suck them right in. I'm like, that's not a good sign. But charge the card, dude. We rip. It grows back. Fuck, dude.
Is this a new barber?
No, it was the one that was. I like my haircut.
Asian one.
No. I switched from the Asian to this other dude, super nice gay dude.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, he has a flair for like, hey, what might look attractive in a guy.
Okay.
He does really good long. Like, his hair
Colonel.
looks sick, so I went to him, but he's not like a barber. Fuck, dude. That doesn't help the confidence.
Wait, what was? Sorry, it's Friday afternoon, and I don't mean to get too into the hair here, but what was that thing when you went to Costa Rica and someone roasted you? It was like the only thing they said to you. Someone in a bar.
Fuck yeah. No, it was this Canadian dude in a bar. He'd walk around limping because he got in a motorcycle accident. 29-year-old just surfer bum. Fat too. And he was like, Oh fuck! What did he say? Oh, dude, I'm not gonna remember it. I don't
It
want to
was
ruin the punchline.
it
But
was in
I
another episode, I think.
it's like my first day out in public because I went to Costa Rica partly to just hide from the world. And like first day I come out, I'm like, hey, today it might be looking good, my haircut. He walks out and he's like, whoa, dude, what the fuck is that? And my dad just cacks because it was elephant in the room, dude. Elephant in the room for
The
like
Korean in
days.
Costa Rica.
Korean in
The
Costa Rica.
Korean in Costa
And he's
Rica.
like, oh, dude, you're from New
Let's
York. That
get
makes
this
sense.
party on track. Let's
Right.
get
And by
this
party, we mean funeral because
funeral.
we're about to die again.
What is this? The fourth time? It's been a while.
Right.
The periods of the periods of near death have elongated over time. I guess the last one was probably in February or last fall.
Right. Well, the reason? The reason's not because the underlying business. That stayed the same. The reason it gets longer is we take out bigger loans, which extends the life longer, but also means each time, not only do we owe 50 grand, but then 100 grand and now 200 grand. So that's sick, dude. We owe 200 grand. And here's the thing. You know, I was good at math, probably qualified to do the math on these numbers, but I checked out of the business a little while back. Belky was kind of having the reins, and I think he gave that up too. And we just didn't double check. We didn't single check really the math at all.
No, it's not checking the math. The problem is, okay, so we basically take out these loans because we're more excited about other things in the short term, i.e., making content and launching a newsletter. And every time we take out debt, we forget that you're like supposed to grow while you have the debt.
Right.
Because that's what the debt is. That's what that instrument is for.
Right. I don't know. Let me think of an analogy on the spot. It's like you're bleeding out and you're like, I need to get to a hospital, and someone's like here's money to go to the hospital, and you just go to the casino. And you just fucking die in the casino. That's not a good analogy, but that's how it feels. We're dying in the casino right now.
Right. We also kind of from first principles learn this idea of like, where am I? Of like debt stacking, wherein you take on debt to pay off pre-existing debt, maybe at more favorable terms.
They're getting less favorable, actually.
They're actually, we found out today, really unfavorable terms. We were just in more of a pickle.
We had
months
this
ago.
thing. This was maybe a month ago, and keep in mind, this is before any of us even tried to run the numbers. We still haven't really run the numbers until the number
There's
hits
no
zero.
point. The numbers are so bad. There's no point in running them at this point.
It's like basically we thought, because Stripe, the way it works, we get $250,000. Awesome, that's a lot of money. Somehow we burn through that really fucking fast. But what they do is they take 25% off the top of any sales we have, because it all comes through Stripe. So like, oh, here's the money coming in before Smart Nonsnesnse gets it or Clip gets it. Let's take 25%. That means if we're supposed to make 120 grand a month, now we're suddenly at 90. It's like, suddenly. Oh, 90? 120 was break even. We were at break even. And now we're at negative 30 every month. And plus we had all this debt. Like the initial debt we took on was basically like repaying a lot of stuff. And we went to the Philippines and
that's
threw
the
a
debt
giant
stacking.
Team bash. And
it was
basically we burned through half of it right away. And then the other half we burned through today. So yeah, we still owe a lot. And it means that to break even, we have to sell out our entire company. But, and like this week, but
here's a funny thing.
For the past 6 months, we've had like 20 people doing nothing. Yeah,
because we're focused on other stuff. That is the stupidity. You said this funny thing. It was like, okay, if you're gonna do what we're doing, which is like investing in ourselves to make content, you either have to take on sponsor dollars, or you have to promote your own product. But guess what? You can't do neither.
You can't do neither.
You can't say no to sponsors and not sell your own product, which is what we're doing, you can't do neither.
Right.
Why are we
Right.
doing neither? Because doing neither is way more fun.
So much more fun.
Until today.
Right.
When it's
right.
the
It all
least
hits
fun I've
today.
had in a long time.
Well, keep in mind, okay, so when we just launched Smart Nonssense. So, hey,
yes,
check
dude.
out smartnonsense.com.
Smartnonsense.com.
It's July 14th right now. The first email goes out July, 17th? On Monday.
Yep.
We have a queue of maybe, in an optimistic world, like 2 weeks of emails that can be queued up. But we have one illustrator that will burn out doing any more than 3 per week, and we're supposed to release 5 per week, and we can't find anyone else like her, at least so far. So on one front, we basically just like burned ourselves out trying to launch this thing, burned our illustrator out, who's like, hey, can I get some help, because there's no way we can like keep this up after the first like week and a half of Smart Nonssense. So now we need to hire someone else, which is like just adding burnout. And then we're 200 grand in debt and can't make payroll by 25 grand. And we'll never make payroll because we're in a deep hole. So it's like,
that's it. You burn out from launching what really is an amazing newsletter to critical acclaim.
Right.
People are freaking out about it, which is cool.
Right. People are saying like launch it. I still haven't like made my own post promoting it at all. Hence, like you either gonna take ads or sell your own shit. I do nothing. I don't even make my own stuff really or release it. But
we've been really focused on drawings and graphs.
Dude, they're so
inside
sick.
of the newsletter. They are very sick.
It's going to be a sick newsletter. The only reason why I'm bullish is because now we have that direct channel to sell, which is like the reason why we wanted to do the newsletter in the first place is, hey, now we have an email. We can hit you up whenever we want to sell something. We didn't think we'd have to promote this early any product that we have, but there's no other way out. So I guess the path forward, and we're trying to figure this out. It was a dark morning. I just woke up from a nap, really. Just the darkest. I didn't even realize how high and tight till I looked in the mirror again, and then I just got negged on a live podcast. But
it's almost
just dark.
Yeah, it's almost only high or only tight. It's like it's almost just one. It's just like high or just tight. Like you just pick one. That's how high and tight it is. It's fine though, dude. It grows back. I mean, look at me. I'm like macoomed out. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Wide and loose?
Yeah, it's just a really tough start to a relationship.
No, because you keep expectations low. You start the relationship on a low. Wait, has she seen you yet?
No, she hasn't. No, dude.
So when you sealed the deal on the relationship, you were looking like you usually look. And now, effectively, first date of the new relationship, you're high
first
and tight.
date. Catfish, dude. Absolutely catfished. And I'm supposed to go to like her friend's party tomorrow, and like it's gonna be all her friends, and then it's just gonna be a catfish.
No.
Dude,
at least you're not these two 70-year-old guys outside my window on a tandem bike. That's awesome.
That's one time awesome. I get a good fucking okay. Focus. So what's the path forward? We really don't have one.
Here's
we
the
haven't
path
gotten
forward.
that far.
No, we figured it out. We need to stop messing around. We actually also just hired our first salesperson because we do no sales, absolutely zero.
When in a hole, hire.
Everyone I talk to about business is like, you have this big wait list. Why when in a hole, hire? Why with this big wait list do you not have all of your team working with clients? And I'm like, because we don't talk to the wait list ever. Okay. And they're like, well, that's dumb. So you should probably do that. We're busy making videos and doing drawings about rainbows and stuff.
Yeah, my problem has always been like I think I did in the past, like I could focus on multiple things, but I'm just like, I really just want to focus on one and be the best in the world at it. And I think we nail that. We absolutely nail that. But then everything else just falls apart while we're not looking.
No, it actually.
Um,
So that's like the good thing is, Clipped had this is 100% our fault. Since I left day to day at Clipped in about April, like the business is doing wonderfully. Nico's holding down the fort way better than we ran the thing. We/I just got all these calculations wrong. The thing is,
yeah.
it cannot survive as is.
Well,
But
yeah.
it runs
I mean,
itself really well.
go back literally like a month and a half, or I don't know when we talked, but it was like infinite runway, and somehow that infinite crashed immediately.
Yeah. Or yeah.
Just
No, that
the
was still
math.
true. So we were like, wait, okay, if we realized, again, this is from like stupid first principles of just like being in the weeds. We were like, wait a minute. If we're profitable, that's infinite runway. Duh. But I think what I neglected was,
We're
so
not
let's say we were,
profitable.
yeah, let's say we're 20 grand in the hole. I was like, if we add on another 30 grand a month in recurring revenue, we're profitable. That's infinite runway. However, because of how our debt is structured, 25% comes off the top, right? So it's like just a quarter of everything gets walloped. So it's actually a lot more money.
Well,
But
we don't. The I we got on a call with our like accounting CFO dude, and he's like, "Hey, this can work, but like, you don't really want to do what you're doing." And we're like, "Yeah, dude, you know what you're talking about." And then here we are.
well, and
But
also it's only a problem because we're investing in our own content.
right.
That's why we have 20 people on payroll.
Well, that's definitely a major part. The other part is we're not focused on selling the people that are just hanging out on the team.
Right.
So it's like 10 people are working on our stuff, and then another 10 are just hanging out. So that's 20 people times almost $2,000 a pop. That's 40 grand that we're just
Hanging.
fugazi. Never mind paying ourselves, which another 25. So it's like, hey, there goes 750,000 a year just to like
Hang.
whatever that is, just to hang. So we'll see how we make it out. I like checking in. Just it's kind of like one of those tapes someone records like before they go to space and maybe die.
Yeah.
But we make it out every time. It's
No,
just
it's really grim.
it gets
You kind
deeper.
of just got to laugh about it. I think I realized it, like where it's more difficult for a lot of other startups is like they're dealing with like unknowns. This problem is like very known. The knowns are known. So it's just you dig yourself out of the hole or you figure out better debt mechanism. It's just like we know exactly what we have to do. So that's why it's kind of funny. But
Yeah,
it's pretty grim because I would like to just be making content and writing newsletters.
I know.
It's really fun.
I think most people don't check out immediately like us. Like I sent you a Patty Galloway. He's a big YouTuber guy. He had a YouTube channel. He gets like millions of views on his videos, but he just stopped posting to focus on making money. We do the opposite. We're like, oh,
Oh,
millions of views. Let me just chase that and forget about the money.
oh yeah, he doesn't post anymore,
Right? He was crushing it, and he's like,
and he just went and consulted. Huh.
but this is where you build grit. So we'll see. Somehow we pull out of this. We'll see when we check back in.
Whoa, no more
Uh,
threads. That's it.
Well, I got a date
Oh,
with
you gotta go. Oh,
I might have to wear a hat, dude. I didn't realize it was this high and tight. No, I did, but I just didn't get any external feedback because I was sleeping all day. Okay, that's all I got, dude. Gardeloo!
Gardeloo.